Hello friends, welcome. This is a daily cleansing and grounding, along with closing down and protecting ourselves. So we will begin. Please don't operate any dangerous equipment or drive during this meditation. It can make you drowsy. So sit or lay comfortable and close your eyes. Just take a deep breath in, invigorating, uplifting breath all the way down into the pit of your stomach, and breathe back out and relax, and just let your whole body relax as you breathe out. Breathe in deeply again, and breathe out and relax, and breathe in again, and breathe out and relax. Just breathe in beautiful ambient colours, oranges and greens and purple, blue, yellow, other colours, pink. Just breathe all these colours into your spirit and breathe out and relax. Just let all your daily cares and worries start drifting away in your out breath. Just breathe in these colours again, all the way into the whole of your spirit. And breathe out and relax. Just find yourself becoming peaceful. And you can feel the rise and the fall of your chest as you're breathing in and out. Just take normal breaths now in and out. Becoming calm and peaceful on your out breath and relaxing. Breathing in and feeling uplifted. Breathing out and relaxing. Just letting go of your tension and worries. Now we're going to form roots to the earth from your feet. See roots growing through the floor of your building, doesn't matter how tall it is. Down to the earth, and these roots going deep down into the earth. Now we let all our daily cares, all our worries, all our negative feelings begin to flow from our mind, from our body, down these roots, all the way down these roots into the earth. Just breathe normally and relax. And your in breaths are peaceful and your out breaths are peaceful. Let all your negativities run down these roots, deep into the earth where they'll be cleansed and replenished and renewed. Now see positive brown and terracotta colours coming up from the earth through these roots, up into your spirit, mind and body. And you still keep letting your negative energies drain down these roots, and let the positive energies come back up from the Mother Earth to replenish you and invigorate you. And just relax. Now we keep the chakra system closed within the spirit, but we're going to let the spirit and the chakra system cleanse. It will cleanse down these roots. So we see the Crown Chakra above the top of the head in the aura, which is violet. It doesn't open, it remains in its normal state, partially closed. We see this chakra, all its negative energies draining down through our spirit. Any darknesses or depletions within it, draining away down these roots into the Mother Earth. And breathe in. And breathe out and relax. Now we see the brow chakra inside the mind, which is indigo or purple. the Third Eye Chakra. Begin to cleanse and remain in its normal state. And allow its negative energies or darknesses to drain down through our bodies, through our spirits, down through these roots into the earth. And the terracotta and brown energies are still rising up into us, harmonizing our spirit, harmonizing our mind. Now we see the throat chakra, which is blue in the voice box. We see any negative energies, darknesses or depletions drain away so that it may be cleansed, all the way down through our spirit body, down these roots into the earth. Now we see the heart chakra, which is green in the middle of the chest, inside the body. Beautiful green. We see any depletions in it, any blockages, any darknesses beginning to flow down through our spirit from it, down our legs, down the roots into the Mother Earth, setting us emotionally free. Now we see the solar plexus just below the rib cage, above the navel, inside the body, which is yellow, cleansing all the energies or negative energies, depletions or darknesses, draining away down our legs, down through these roots into the earth. This is grounding and balancing and cleansing ourselves. Now we see the sacral spleen chakra below our navel, above our pelvis, inside the body, which is orange, cleansing and balancing, letting any darknesses or impurities flow down the roots into the Mother Earth. Now we see the base chakra in our pelvis, level with the bottom of our spine, which is red. The basal root chakra, beginning to cleanse and balance and let any negative energies flow down through your legs, down the roots into the Mother Earth. Now these roots go deeper within the earth and begin to spread and connect with crystals that are in the earth. All kinds of different crystals we make a connection to. We let their vibration come up through these roots into the whole of our spirit. Different crystals will help different chakras to balance them and harmonize them to the same frequency as these crystals. We feel vibrant energies rising up through these roots, up through our feet and legs, up into the trunk of our body, down our arms, up our neck and into our mind, and flowing out through into our aura, these beautiful energies to cleanse and balance the spirit, to harmonize the aura and to brighten the aura and make it clear. Beautiful energies. Now we begin to allow these energies to just flow naturally back down the roots that we've taken from the earth. And our spirit is invigorated and uplifted. Just breathe in, breathe out and relax. Now we draw the roots back out of the earth, back up into our feet. We feel a sense of peace and tranquility. sense of serenity in our minds, peaceful and quiet. Now we're going to invoke the light and shield of protection to keep any negative emanations of spirit or of anything upon this world, another person being negative to us, or from any sort of spiritual or psychic influences or attack, if we're empathic, to block out the feelings and emotions of others. Just take a deep breath in, breathe out and really let go and relax and find yourself peaceful. Now we see a bright light coming down from above, from the spirit realm or from the universe, and this light comes down into our crown chakra above our head, and it flows down each of the chakra, the mind chakra, throat chakra, the heart chakra, the solar plexus chakra, the sacral chakra, and the base root chakra. And this light flows down to our feet and begins to fill us up from our feet, coming up through our legs, up through our torso, flowing down our arms to our fingers, coming up through our neck into our head and mind, dispersing darkness and bringing light, and it flows out through the crown chakra above the head, out into our aura, and it begins to expand out beyond the aura, 3 or 4 feet above our head and below our feet, and it forms a bubble of protection, which is a shield of light that surrounds us to keep all negativity out of our awareness, and to defend us, and to drive away negative emanations or darkness. Just breathe in and breathe out and relax, and just let go. Now at night time, before we go to bed, to have a peaceful night's sleep for those that feel they may be disturbed or picking up emanations from others here on this world or the spirit realm, we're going to do an extra protection. So before you go to bed, you can put this shield of light around yourself, or during the daytime, at any time if you need it, you can put the shield of light around yourself to protect from others here on the earth plane who are not feeling well or being negative or spiritual influences. And it's always good to put this light of protection around yourself when you do any spiritual work or meditation. But when we go to bed at night, we can see our bed surrounded by a gigantic egg with a doorway. And this is to keep out any negativity. So when we go to bed, we open the door of the egg, and it's completely breathable. Air flows quite naturally into it, but it keeps all negative emanations out. So we open the door, we walk inside the door, and we close it behind us. We get into our bed, and we are safe and protected within this egg. Now we just visualize ourselves in bed, and for further protection, we're going to put on a cape or a cloak with a hood. This is spiritual, so you can imagine yourself putting it on, and this cape or this cloak is spiritual, and it's breathable and incredibly light and thin, but it's like a mirror. It reflects. So the surface of it, this material, looks exactly like a mirror, which will reflect all negativity away from our spirit and mind. So we put on this mirror cape, which is silver, or you may choose another colour. Do not choose black or greys or muddy colours. Choose a vibrant colour that you like. It might be green, so it's a green mirror cloak, or a purple mirror cloak, or blue, yellow, orange, a colour that you like. It can be not preferably red but pink, so a colour you're happy with. You put on this mirror cloak and you have the hood over your head for additional protection. You will not notice it that you're wearing it because it is very light. And the mirror upon the cloak reflects all negative emanations away from yourself, so that you may have a peaceful and restful night's sleep without being disturbed in any way. So you have a shield of light around you, of bright white light that can shield any negativities. You're inside the egg, which will protect from negativities and keep negativity at bay. You have the cloak, the mirror cloak, to also reflect any negative emanations. This is ultimate protection. And as you go into sleep, just consciously switch your spirit off if you do not wish to be in a more active mode, which it often is during sleep. We can just see the spirit like all the different chakras, like little lights within us, and they never fully close. But we can see the chakras switching off like light bulbs. So we see the one above our head, the Crown Chakra, and we just switch off a switch within us to turn it off to a very low state. Just like turning off a light switch. And the brow chakra inside the mind, purple, indigo. We see a light switch within us and we turn the light switch off. We turn this chakra off to be unperceptive during our sleep. We see the throat chakra, again the light switch, turning it off. And the heart chakra, green, we see the light switch turning it off. We see the solar plexus chakra, yellow, below the rib cage. We see the light switch turning it off. We see the sacral spleen chakra, below the navel inside, orange like the light switch turning off. We see the root chakra, red, at the base of our spine like the light switch turning off. We see our spirit as a being of light, slowly becoming dimmer, and our aura slowly becoming dimmer for the night. And when we wake up, it will automatically reinitiate to its normal state. But if you feel in a threatened situation or an uncomfortable situation, during the daytime you can always put the bubble of light around yourself, or even the cloak, the mirror cloak, to shield yourself from those negative emanations. We just breathe in deeply and we relax. We allow our spirit to harmonize. From above our head, we sweep the aura. You can put your hands above your head if you want to, or just imagine it, sweeping the aura, cleansing it and smoothing the aura to balance and harmonize it. Thank you, friends. I hope you enjoyed this meditation. Love and light.